Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to a brand new video over on the channel by the name of LeaIsChill. Today I want to go ahead and show off a game I've been playing quite a bit just in my own free time over the last couple of years, Idle Slayer. They actually currently have a collab going on with Attack on Titan, so it's kind of sick. So let's go ahead and check that on out and we should have some fun with it. So this right here is going to be the rages of each one of the characters. And so you have three different characters they drop for the collab. They drop Levi, Mikasa, and Eren. And all of them have their own special rage animation for whenever you pop the top right option you get every 10 minutes. You can see I'm just swapping on over to Mikasa. It's quite cool that they actually went with this. They're going for Season 1's versions of the characters, so... It's also kind of interesting they actually got the official Japanese voice actors to do the clips for it. I wonder if they had to pay a certain amount for that as well. I do think that to collab with a game like this, it ends up being very expensive for the games unless it's suggested by Shueisha. But this is the coolest rage, honestly. I'll kill them all! Ah! And then he actually goes into the full animation of the running Titan. And so this is the one that you probably actually want to go for the most. The other two are just kind of their own rages, but this one is a proper, fully modeled thing and everything. And that's how the game works. That's pretty much it. But now we're just going to go ahead and let the collab play out here. You can see here, the way that it actually ended up working is you enter a portal when the collab first started, and it immediately pulls you into the collab story. So it's like you've been teleported a few meters away into the forest, and you're kind of just paying attention to whatever they're going to be doing. Look, I don't have time to waste with you. Go away. So it's just like a random jobber that ends up starting this whole thing too. Yeah, I pretty much just tossed on the recording to check out the collab as it was starting, because this is the kind of thing where you'll only be able to see the cutscenes for the collaboration one time each time. So I wanted to make sure I was always recording it. What's that? And I do wonder if this right here is meant to be a hint toward them doing more collabs in the future, considering it is like a portal that leads to not just their dimension, the Attack on Titan one. It's an actual dimensional portal. The dude's dead as hell, though. Looks like you've escaped. Yeah, in order to enter this area, you have to play as the main character as well. You can see we're playing as the girl here. Oh! And then it lags slightly. Yeah, they actually did a full collab. Mikasa! We have two more behind. It also is kind of interesting that they had like an actual story cutscene where they're animating the ODM gear working. It seems like this collab is not only for the sake of selling something, it seems like they put a lot of effort into even the cutscenes of it. I wonder if the dev is a huge fan of the series and really advocated to try and get this collab going, but it's really cool. Slash, yeah! Yeah! Thank you. For some reason, I just poked Eren in the corner. What is this place? You can also hear the like vocode that they use is kind of similar to the voice actors. Remember though being at the walls a few minutes ago. How did we end up here? Eren, are you alright? Seems like we've been transported somewhere completely different alongside the Titans. You need to find a way back. I can help. You better help us after we saved your ass. Thanks, Levi. But yeah, they used a... Oh, there's actual renders. I forgot there it was. They used an actual, like, vocode to create the voices similar to the VAs. My name is Mikasa. be in danger here too. How can we help? Name's Armin Arlet. We need to find the best way to get home. Maybe together we can figure this out. And of course, Levi. Name's Levi. I just poked his nose. They might be here for a while. The information you have might help. And yeah, unfortunately, the way that this works is you're meant to talk to Armin. We don't have any supplies. Please help us bring us this stuff. And then he'll give you a set of like 4 quests to do in your time playing the game. So if you see here, I buy the Armin quest right there. And then it'll give you 2 random ones to do and come back to the Attack on Titan area to continue the actual story. Just go over there. So yeah, now I have to go and play the game for another like half an hour to an hour to be able to get in. And right back to it. You also see, I'm like, oh, I guess it'll be over there. I'm pretty much just stacking a bunch of buffs together. You can see 20x CPS, Souls Compass, CPS Compass. That's just me playing the game outside of this. I'm just kind of checking the dialogue of all these different ones before we hop into each one. Things are pretty fast. Class you brought are very helpful. Let's cross. It's full of Titans. I'll investigate it. Alright, be careful. That's pretty much it. I should forget how you trigger the next part of this. I think I have to go to the left here. Be careful in the forest. Yeah, I meant to be going this way. So is this where I show the first example of it? They did actually add a special game mode inside this. Oh god, the Biden Titan's here. I see him. That Biden Titan is way too accurate. I also think there's a PewDiePie one. He kind of looks like it. I can't tell though. Such funny designs though. And there you go. That's the big reveal about how this game's gonna work. So in order to slay Titans, you now need to go into bonus stage 2. You sent those Titans to a different place. There are too many of them here already. You're gonna have to deal with them by yourself. Remember, the nape is their weak point. Back when you clear the Titans and complete the tasks. And of course, it's Levi quest this time. Boop. And this one's just kill 50 Titans inside the bonus stage. So I obviously didn't know what they were planning on showing off. When I went into the bonus stage, I didn't know what they were kind of planning to do with it. But what are Titans? They're monsters that drove humanity to the brink of extinction. Vary in size and ability. What are their origins, though? We know we want to target the nape. How do you fly? Use omnidirectional gear. Yeah. You can tell I was pretty desperate to make sure I saw all the dialogue before I left all these areas. Because I was just trying to make sure that I see all the collab before it goes away. Because right now I actually can't interact with this menu at all because I finished the collab fully. So once you finish it fully, you're pretty much now not going to be able to do anything with it. You can see I'm playing a little bit here and just kind of workshopping, but I think there's something I need to click on here for the recording, I think. Okay, and there's the bonus box to go ahead and show off the actual bonus stage here. I'm just waiting for it to pop up so I could showcase it. So, Titans appeared. I didn't really understand what they were going to be doing with this, because going into this bonus stage, you pretty much do the same thing every single time. So you're going to be doing the same stage, same clears, pretty much like a Geometry Dash level, with your main character. But I was like, where would the Titans even show up? Like, where would it show up inside a stage like this where it's like a jump puzzle? So I guess we'll see, huh? Yeah, I've kind of memorized the bonus stages, and so it hasn't gotten too hard. But, oh, I missed the first one. I kind of panicked because I was like, oh shit, he's up there. Alright, you have to jump and slash the nape like that. You have to make sure you time it, but when you're between the different orb stages. It's kind of interesting. I grew up on, like, Impossible Game, and I didn't really play Geometry Dash very much. I just played Impossible Game. But those skills do transfer directly over to doing bonus stages like this. I actually did include another shot of me doing the bonus stage 3, like, flawlessly, just because I wanted to. But I don't think I'll be making a video on this game in the future at all. And I missed the nape right there, unfortunately. You have to jump like a little bit early so you're making sure you're hitting the corner of it. You're just collecting as many orbs as you can to make sure you get the amount that's at the top of the screen before the timer runs out. And slash that Titan. Yeah, the goal is pretty much to get 50 kills on the Titans like that. And I killed the Biden Titan right there. He does look so much like him. And I do play this game pretty, like, I've kind of been off and on when it comes to this game. Unfortunately, recently they've implemented a new cloud saving mechanic that makes you log in every single time you open it, and so I've stopped playing it for a little bit. It's an enjoyable idle game. It's just that it has way too much active play. So often I get into the routine of being able to click at the right pace, and if you are, you can like auto farm on the side without looking at it. And so that's a lot of what I do with this game. I'll toss on a show on my main screen, and then I'll be mashing like W and D at the right timing while it's on my right screen, and constantly grinding the souls and money to get up certain tiers. Oh, looks like we're actually gonna have to go and do Mikasa's thing now. This is the actual proper game mode that they implemented with this. They made their own version of the omnidirectional gear game mode. Use ODM to fly, don't die. Unfortunately, this is my first time ever playing it, and it is not easy. And you can see I kind of hit the gas in the bottom right, like, oh, I'm supposed to be using that. But I have to move the mouse down there to use it, because I didn't realize you have to press Q to boost. So now I'm only using the wires and trying to clear this. And failing, because I can't quite get the timing down. And honestly, it's like genuinely hard. I think you have to beat every single one of the time. Like this quest right here, you have to beat within 2 minutes to get the maximum amount of rewards. And I think I got down to like a minute 20. So I'm still missing like 4 rewards from it, but I literally just couldn't do it because it's hard. I'll obviously put the gaps in the middle there, and I'm trying to swing and like attach to these trees, and it is not happening. I have to go down and under for that one. I have to go up and above for this one. It's designed pretty annoyingly too. And then this one, you have to make sure you hit the top right corner. That's kind of hanging down, otherwise you won't get the proper swing. And so I just kind of bash my head against the tree over and over. I'm getting Petra'd right now. Like, I am just, like, Petra'd over and over, kind of how she got bodied by Annie. It's very unfortunate. And you can see my panic. I'm like, what the? Let me in! Let me in! Please! Anything! Just let me into this fucking tree! Finally, I get over it, and I realize I'm still 40 meters away from beating it. And I'm like, fuck no! Go, go, go! I'm panicking. And I failed that one because I didn't double click. Because with the omnidirectional gear, it's not only you click to attach it, you click to deattach. And so you're constantly double clicking where it's like, go, wait, go, wait, go, go, and it's so hard. But here, I kind of get better in the flow of things. I'm trying to work around how they've designed this quest, it is so annoying. The up and down and swinging around and then having to go up here. This one I know that I have to go on the corner so I can actually get over it. Come on, I'm like, no, 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 let me hit again. This one has to be that corner. And yeah, I'm sure you can get the perfect time on this one. I also fell in the gap there. But it is definitely one of the harder things I've done inside Idol Slayer. And it's cool they implemented it. It's just, this is the only version of it that exists. So this is the only stage you can do. And it isn't the most fun when you're just failing to go up and down all the time. But the win condition is 2,000 meters. So at 8 seconds, I'm like, where's the ending? Where does it end? I'm like, oh shit, I didn't finish. With 2 seconds left, I finally complete it. Man, it was really difficult. But cleared it, managed to get it done. She says, well done, and then I get a bunch of new quests for it as well. So, buy that up. And just like go and clear a couple more things to continue the quest line. And so we hard cut to a future in which... Oh wait, no, they actually have dialogue. Thanks for helping us. I already asked those. Levi, once you complete your task, come back. Well, yeah. Oh, so this is my perfect clear of bonus stage 3, because I decided to just toss this into the video. I'm not going to be doing another video on Idol Slayer, so I figured why not just showcase all of what this game is about. This is pretty much what you'll be doing most of the time inside the game. It's bonus stages that are Geometry Dash, and they get harder and harder, and if you do them flawlessly without falling between the stages, then you will get extra benefits at the end of the stage. So you're incentivized to do better. Honestly, it's not the hardest thing in the world either. You can also see I gained a wall jump ability, so I just kind of use that constantly here to get all the orbs and rock with it. Unfortunately, bonus stage 2 is the one that has the Titans, and bonus stage 3, even during the event, had no Titans whatsoever. So it seems like they were trying to make it so if you were in the midpoint of the game, you could still access the event and not worry about it too much. And this one, I kind of don't know the optimal way to do this portion, so I do it a lot safer. And when you're doing it safer, it is still better because you don't need to worry too much about losing your flawless. I find that I lose my flawless most on that part of the stage right there. And obviously I'm just gaining extra traits and benefits whenever I'm picking up these silver boxes at the end of every one of these stages. So just good stuff happening. This one I'm a lot more willing to make bad decisions, so I try and go for the pillar every time to get the maximum amount of orbs. This is like the least safe way to do it, but it is the fastest clear, so it's a matter of having the routine in your head of how to do it. And there you go. That is a flawless clear of bonus stage 3, and you get 3 silver boxes for it. Good stuff. Yeah, you also do get some armory stuff for free. Cosmic quests are done. Cutscene starts again. You've learned how to use omnidirectional gear. We can all cross the forest together. Must be careful, as the Titans may appear at any point. Let's go! A few minutes later. Oh, you can see, for a temporary second, I had to minimize my Sea-Dog VA video because I figured I was going to be doing a minigame right now and I didn't want to click on it. Hey, it's Biden. You just had to open your mouth, didn't you? Aaron! Yes. And obviously, if you didn't buy the Aaron model, this would be the first reveal that they officially put Titan Aaron inside the game as well. He still looks so weird. I love it though. It's cool to see like a pixel art version of these characters and having them adapted in different ways. Alright, and this is the other game mode that they have. Hold and release punch, and absolutely body every Titan that you come across. Punch Biden. But then I realized, is this really it? Is this all this game mode is? It's just time your clicks properly so that you can punch them at the right time with the blue bar. And it is. This whole game mode is 3 minutes of holding click and then letting go. Kinda lame, honestly, but this is what it is. You can tell that this was implemented so they could put it in a game mode and stuff, and so that they could also model it for the rage mode in the future. I've always said, what I like most about a lot of my games is being able to see examples of my favorite series on my phone while I'm doing other stuff. And so with Dokkan, my favorite thing about it is being able to kind of just have a Dragon Ball Z episode playing on my phone as I'm doing my other application stuff and stuff like that. This game, being able to have it so I have the Attack on Titan characters to idle with every single day and always pop the rage is kind of cool. I just, It's really hard for me to say I like the foundation of what Idol Slayer is, because it is a very active game, and I'm mostly playing it because I've beaten most of the other Idol games on Steam, and so I'm trying to get a lot of platinums on these games and just kind of quit them permanently after that. So I do like the fact that I can now just pop Aaron's Titan, but this is the only especially animated or particularly like intriguing part of the collab. Otherwise, it's just like these small pixel art models of the characters and a little bit of story. So I like it a lot when you can pretty much swap your main character to them permanently, and then it actually does change something about it. Another game that had this sort of mechanic in it is, I think it was called Blade Idol or something like that. It had a lot of high school collab. You could just play as Jin Mori. But he was only like a tiny model on the screen, but he didn't interact with anything, didn't talk about anything, didn't do anything. So it really wasn't impactful or interesting. But obviously, Aaron beat all the Titans, and they're like, this is where we came from. Let's go back to Shigashina. Aaron! Oh. This is not working. I'm about the broken box. This broken box is the reason why we're here. Can we break more boxes? Let's try and find all the broken pieces. Cool, sounds good. Yeah, this is the last set of quests for the collab, I believe. Enter where they could be. Find the missing piece of the boxes. Can't stay here for long. Find them as soon as possible. Here's all the quests. Yeah, it does kind of pull the story of how this game works into the Attack on Titan universe and tie it together. And so that is a kind of cool way of doing it. I don't know what I would have wanted more than the just characters inside this game in particular. I think with this game's foundation, there isn't a lot more they could do with it unless they were to just implement the ODM gear game for the period of time that this collab is available as the main way of grinding your bonus stages. I think that would have been the only way that this actually changes a lot of how you play the game. Otherwise, it's just kind of the same game over again. But obviously, put all the pieces together of the box. They come together. Ta-da! I closed the rupture. This portal will take you back. That's great. Thanks for your help. Good job. Your efforts have made a difference. Keep it up. Thanks for standing with us. Thank you for everything. And that's it. New outfit unlocked for Anna, Scout Regiment. And new outfit unlocked for Roy, Scout Regiment. So both the main characters do get their own versions of the Attack on Titan Scout outfit. But that's pretty much the end of the collab. It ends with you getting both of the outfits off of completing everything, and then they just kind of go back to their world after this collab ends, I guess. Right now, it should be 4 days until the collab leaves if I'm uploading this on the same day I'm recording it, July 30th. And so, it really is interesting that this permanently sits here from here on out. But you can talk to Mikasa and redo the ODM gear minigame over again. So I decide to do it one more time and run it back to see if I can get a better time and get extra benefits. Still not that easy, but I decide, okay, all in. And I did learn that you can hold Q and it will boost you instead. And so it does change how my speed goes inside this game mode. Because I can boost now, it completely changes how I'm interacting with the trees. I'm just focusing on clicking off of the trees afterwards, and I don't need to worry about too much, and I'm much faster too. So we'll see how my timing ends up going for the end of this. Even so, having to go under and then immediately over the top is really hard. I think that's the thing that messes me up the most inside this. Actually not sure if I am boosting. So the purple effect around me is what is me being boosted. Here we go, though. When it comes to this, I think that there's 3 different games that Attack on Titan has had, right? There's the original Fenyo fan game, where the way that the ODM gear worked is you would hit space to attach the 2 hooks, and you would hit Q and E to do individual hooks, and then you would be able to hit shift to use your gas. And it was a 3D game where you killed the like kind of weird looking Titans, but it was like a really popular fan game for a long time. Then we had the console game where a lot of the ODM gear stuff was very automatic. You're basically just using your gas and then hitting one button to do your ODM stuff until you're focused on the nape and then hitting Y whenever you want to kill the Titan in front of you. This one feels like it's the most involved and might be most accurate to how the ODM gear actually feels. Every single thing you're doing with it is manual. You're holding the gas with your fingers inside the sword, right? Your little gas thing is how you're propelling yourself. Your hooks are constantly being controlled by an extra thing that you're shooting all the time. And so in real life, using the ODM gear would be so fucking hard. Like, trying to learn how to use this thing would be probably the hardest thing to do ever. And do you know how many people would just end up wall splatted without ever having even fought a Titan? Because human bodies are not made to go at this kind of velocity and hit stuff. Obviously, you get Petra'd, right? It's just really funny to me how it's kind of been. But unfortunately, new record, but I didn't get a new bonus clear because I have to get over 20 seconds. That's it. That is officially the end of the Idol Slayer collab over here on the Attack on Titan collab on Idol Slayer. Sorry about that. I did have a lot of fun with it in terms of trying out the new ODM gear game mode, and it's cool to see the characters in game. It's just curious to me that there isn't a lot else to really do with it, and then when this is gone, it'll be gone forever, no more story or anything like that. It'll just be whoever spent money on getting these characters and whoever cleared it to get like 1 or 2 outfits, and then it'll just be poof. I really do like when games do this, and so I hope to see more idle games in the future that have not only a good foundation, but are also implementing like these anime-focused stories into them and making it intriguing and implementing them into the gameplay that they have as well. I think that that is all an important package that I hope to see kind of repeated in future idle games as well. and have some fun with. Regardless, thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys did enjoy. And we'll see you guys in the next video very, very soon. And bye for